We're getting started over here this morning. Log truck just passed, so he'll be back here in a minute or so. He's going to turn around and we'll go ahead and load out these logs, go back home, get the culvert pipe, go ahead and bring that over here to get that off the trailer. And it's pretty much going to be a wrap here for today. I got some weather coming in, so just want to leave everything be until the rain's done. I can't believe all that fit, but it did. We've got quite the load there. Luckily he doesn't have to go far for that. All right, let's go get the pipe and bring it over here. Well, Robert brought my culvert pipe. Got that rolled back over onto the trailer. That's I did put a chain down on the trailer first, so I got a chain under the pipe. We just got to get it over the pipe and then wrap around the grapple, pick it off and set it over here. I gotta give this thing some more power. Run out of reach. Can you tighten the chains up a little bit? What? Can you tighten the chains up a little bit? Well, I'll just back up and slide it over. I can pick it up. I'm just going to back the machine up. I just push some dirt up, fine. Culvert pipe is here. Go finish at Jeff's house, and I'll bring the dozer over here and start working on undercutting this road next week, hauling clay up here. Well, back over here at Jeff's, it's finally dried out some. Jump on the dozer real quick, start pushing all these piles into one big pile. Hopefully spreading those ashes out, calm the dust down a little bit. I'll push all this stuff up. We're going to dig a hole over there in the corner of the woods, haul the dirt to right there to fill in that low area, put a new bigger culvert pipe under the driveway, and finish this lot off. I swear this Komatsu dozer is going to be the death of me. I'll literally come out here 15 minutes and it's already got an emissions code. I have a very strong love-hate relationship with this damn thing. Trying to get it, I don't know what it's showing. It's showing some electrical code. There's no telling. AdBlue injector overheating. I just need to go park this thing, shut the power off, and see if it'll reset. I was trying to get it to do a regen. I don't think it needs one. I forced it into a regen. I don't know what the deal is with it. I'm gonna go run the 953. It doesn't have these issues. Let it do its thing. Maybe it'll blow up and catch on fire or something. I don't care anymore. I'm over that damn thing. The dozer still giving me issues. I'm gonna try to reset the, I think I turned the power off before the def had purged when I just did the last reset, so I'm gonna let it sit there and then turn that off for a little bit and see if it does anything. what I'm going to do right now is come over here where I'm going to dump some of this stuff. I'm going to dump 2 or 3 loads in here and spread it out, and then dig a hole, put some clay in there, and cover it over. But there's some decent topsoil right here, so I'm trying to lay it to the side. That way I can kind of spread it back over everything when I'm done. Going to windrow all this up. I can dump clay right here, and then push this topsoil back over top of it, so he doesn't have a giant disaster of something that won't grow anything. You can't say that I buried his topsoil. I would go farther over, but that's where they're going to plant his trees at, and I don't want them to have to get into that mess. I'll dump a couple loads of that rooty mess in here, spread it out, and then go over here and dig a hole. Haul some clay over here and dump it out. So I'm going to load this first ash pile into the truck and haul it over there to where I cut out that topsoil and spread this down for a base. I'll put that clean dirt over top of it. Then I'm going to dig out for my borrow pit to bury that other mess and fill in that void. muddy. Obviously the ashes are not muddy. Probably raked it out a little bit better. But we needed fill material over there, so this is a good place to get it from. At least I was smart enough on the second load to move the truck downwind. Alright, let me go dump that. And then get another load or two. Haul that over there. So I got that pile over there, hauled over here and pushed down in there. Also went and got a few scoops to finish that out. I want to dig a hole over there in that corner, get some clay now to dump in there, and then we'll bury the rest of that mess over there. I was gonna dig a hole down here, but the ground's just so wet that it would just be all mud I have to deal with. So I'm gonna dig 5 or 6 loads, dump that in here, and then we'll haul some of that over here to fill the hole back in. I'm loading out this clay now. That was load number 5 I just dumped. Digging a hole right here where I'll finish burying the rest of that mess. And Jeff has already approved it, of it going right here, saying he will never build anything right here as his live oak trees are being planted there. And all that. So luckily this dirt appears to be dry and should grade out pretty good. Then I have all that topsoil that I scoot over to the side that I'm put back over top of it, which is currently mud. But you know what? We can grade that out later. Komatsu's still down. Everything I tried didn't do anything. And I tried getting them with the dealer, but nobody's called me back. So yeah, all that. It's exciting. Hard stuff down here. I think I'm going to dig out 8 loads and then I'll spread that out and see what it looks like. What I don't want to do is dig, well, I can't say I can dig too much because I can always scrape up enough to fill it back in, but I don't want to dig a hole too big. That's one thing I like about this old girl. It can sit for 2-3 months, fire it right up, go to work, no problem. So I got, that was 8 loads of dirt. That didn't take long to knock that down. I'm gonna load probably 3 more, dump them right there. And then that'll be, what, 11 loads? That should have enough 11 loads right there to scrape up any more, and I'm not gonna have enough to fill the hole back in. So let me go ahead and load that, bring that over here and dump it. And then I'll probably go over there and try to put some of that in the truck and dump it in the pit. I'm gonna load these ashes out now. As long as the wind stays blowing in this direction. Well, can't see what I'm doing. It should be okay. Trying to get a little bit smaller scoops, but sometimes you just gotta go for it. Wipe the dust away. It's amazing how much dust fire makes. Man! Brutal. Be nice for that dozer to be working once I get this cleaned up to kind of tidy everything up. Between running the track loader, I might bring the skid steer over here tomorrow just to kind of help clean up what I can. Ashes. Alright, let me go dump that. Well, all the ashes are moved, ended up being 10 dump truck loads put over there in that pit. So I still got like a whole 11 loads of dirt, so I still got room for a little bit more. I'm gonna try the dozer one more time. At least bring it over here out of the way. If it'll make it that far, then go ahead and knock those 3 loads down with the track loader. That's going to be a wrap for today. Come back tomorrow and put that pipe in. And I may bring the skid steer just to run over this and try to slick it up, or maybe just leave it alone. Worry about it when the dozer's fixed.